Good evening, I'm Shameka Neely. Indiana University officials have started a program aimed at cracking down on cheating by Kelley School of Business students. As WTIU's Lauren Linder reports, Big Brother is watching.
Over the past 3 years, IU has seen a rise in its total number of reported cheating cases. That's according to Jason Caceres, the university's director of student ethics, who says his office heard of 468 cases of academic misconduct by undergraduate and graduate students last school year. Caceres says that number represents an increase of more than 20% from the year prior.
There's no real way to figure out quite yet, at least if we'll continue to increase this year. Based off of the last 3 years, it would suggest that we will continue to increase in numbers.
Business majors were flagged for 77 cheating cases, the most of any major and many more than the 47 informatics cheating instances, which rank second on the list. As a result, the Kelley School is taking steps to combat the issue. The school installed cameras in some of its classrooms to monitor cheating on exams. Kelley School Interim Dean Heidi Kestner says the program became necessary as the number of students grew and the number of proctors shrank.
The cameras help us give basically eyes to what's going on in the classroom, and they help us monitor the situation as proctor would.
Kelley lecturer Amy Kinzer says she thinks the cameras send a message to students about the importance of honesty.
I personally am never against anything that's going to help maintain integrity, not only in the classroom, but then further into their careers.
Testing of the cameras began in the spring, but they weren't officially turned on until this fall. The school wanted to make sure students were well aware that they might be filmed in class. So placards are now mounted in classrooms, informing students of possible video proctoring. For WTIU News, I'm Lauren Linder.
Indiana plays at home tomorrow, coming off of their first Big Ten win against Illinois. WTIU's Alyssa Exton reports on this weekend's matchup with Iowa Hawkeyes.
Indiana scored more points last week than they had all last season and won their first Big Ten game since November 2010. The Hawkeyes will pose a formidable test for the Hoosier defense. Their senior quarterback, James Vandenberg, surpassed 5,000 passing yards last week in their loss against Northwestern. The looming question for the Hoosier offense is who will start at the quarterback position this Saturday. After a shaky start last week, junior Cameron Kaufman was replaced by true freshman Nate Sudfeld, who led the Hoosiers to victory. Coach Wilson, at his weekly press conference Tuesday, was still not sure who would get the start.
You know, they kind of splitting reps up, and they look pretty solid in practice, but we need to play a lot better than we played Saturday. So, you know, we'll see as the week goes. And I would have said in the earlier games, Nate would have been out there earlier and wasn't.
A win this Saturday could make the Hoosiers a contender for the Leaders Division, putting them one game behind Wisconsin, who just lost their quarterback for the entire season. A win over Wisconsin and Iowa would put them in the Big Ten title game. For WTIU News, I'm Alyssa Exton.